It is a place so sacred to the church and its members, it's shrouded in secrecy. Tonight, before the new Mormon temple opens in Gilbert, we take you for a rare look inside. From the places where baptisms are performed for dead relatives to the temple's most sacred room.
The new temple sits just outside the Santan Shopping Center on Pecos and Greenfield. It opens in March for members only. But before that, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints will allow anyone who wants inside to take a tour.
Tonight, one Valley family shares with me what goes on inside the temple and why it's so important to them.
Everywhere there's a picture, she'll stick one of Matthew in there.
Pictures cover the walls of the Peters Gilbert home.
He's hilarious.
They chronicle Mike and Susie's story. More than 20 years of marriage.
They were good friends.
4 kids.
That was the last picture that we got of the 2 boys.
And the cancer that devastated their lives.
Who knew that at this age I was going to have to rely on pictures?
Just before his 17th birthday, unbearable pain in Matthew's back led to a cancer diagnosis. 8 months later, he was gone.
We were lucky to have Matthew. 17 and a half years. We're thankful for that.
Now there's one picture on the wall that brings this family peace.
I love that picture.
Matthew in the arms of Jesus Christ.
He's in heaven.
As members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, commonly referred to as Mormons, the Peters hold to the faith they will see their son again.
It's a short-term deal. Everybody's going to die. Everybody's going to leave. But with the knowledge of life after this death, the temple helps bring that.
Central to that belief, what happens inside temples, like the new Gilbert temple going up just down the street from their home.
The work of the temples is not secret, but it's sacred.
Elder Todd Hansen is one of the church's area authorities. He says while only Mormons in good standing are allowed inside dedicated temples, anybody who wants to see inside will have that opportunity before the Gilbert temple officially opens its doors.
It will be an opportunity to explain and to share, and nothing more.
Inside, you'll see rooms like this entrance where members present a recommend card that must be signed by their church leaders every 2 years, allowing them access beyond this point. All 141 operating temples worldwide have a baptismal font resting at the backs of 12 oxen, representing the 12 tribes of Israel. This is where Mormons perform the sometimes controversial baptisms for dead relatives. These instruction rooms make up the largest percentage of the temple. According to the church, this is where the purpose of life and the central role of Jesus Christ are taught. The center of the temple is called the Celestial Room. Members of the church use this to symbolize the peace and the harmony of heaven.
The family is central to the doctrine of the church.
And that's why Mormons are married in what they call sealing rooms. They believe marriages performed in these rooms are not just till death do you part, but can be sealed on earth to last through eternity.
That is what kept us together as a church and the temple, and knowing that we'll be together again after this life.
For the Peters family, that hope for eternity with Matthew motivates them, longing for a loved one in heaven, bringing them peace on earth.
Just knowing that I get him back when I go to heaven, it's all worth it.
The Gilbert Temple will open for public tours on January 18th. You'll be able to sign up after Christmas, and then, of course, the formal dedication itself is coming up on March 2nd.
And they do this with a lot of temples. I've actually been on one of these tours, and they're very clear. It's about transparency, about telling people what it's about, but not necessarily recruitment, so to speak.
Yeah, not a big sell, a big tour. They're expecting 500,000 people, so it'll probably be very efficient as they move everyone through. That's why you have to get a reservation to get in on time.
It is an interesting tour indeed.